Hi.
Callus and the Shadow Legion paired with the Witness and
Hi. Hi there. Oh my god, that was. I should bring. Shut up. Anyways, here. Hi everyone. Is it a bit loud?
Last year, we wanted to return to
Hello.
our studio's roots, creating some of the best shooter campaigns.
How is the volume?
That's been our legacy.
Alliance so half an announcement. Shut up.
And center in the Witch Queen.
And it's about more than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted world full of surprises. Then, we added the legendary campaign option. Because great combat needs to challenge you, to test your thumbs.
Okay, is the audio now fine?
In your build
I hope the audio is fine now.
Loud and clear.
Also, hi,
that you
Rain.
want more of
Hi.
that. In fact, 2 out of every
Oh my
3
God.
players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
You tested
Yeah.
yourself against the Witch Queen in her Lucent Hive and rose to that challenge. And
Yes,
then
yes,
you
yes,
let us know
that
it
is
was one of
more,
the
so
best
do that.
shooter experiences
It's
that
fine,
we've
don't worry
ever
about
made.
it.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even further. We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create with the brand
Nice.
new Lightfall campaign.
Let's go. Let's see.
Lightfall is going to change the way that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this
Interesting.
fantastic destination, the capital city of
Alright,
New
we're going to
It's a
Neptune.
really fun place to explore, and it's this
Oh,
bright
okay.
neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an
Oh my
arcade.
god, I love the
This
aesthetics.
is a
Oh my
city that
god.
we've made, and using Strand to traverse
Okay,
through
that's
it and
amazing.
explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
There's some places that once you whip out that grappling hook, ooh, you're gonna be able to explore and get to places that you couldn't before.
What?
Look at that up there. I wonder if I can grapple to there. I'm going to be a kid in a candy store.
Spider-Man?
It's not a city that is collapsed. It is a city that has lived through the collapse.
Neptune now has to deal with
Wow.
the cloak being pulled back and then being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Callus has taken his capital ship and just like planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under
Damn.
siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a
God,
tactical
the
team
city is
going
so
into a
pretty.
skyscraper. You're dealing
It's
with
so
Cabal
pretty.
roadblocks and patrols all throughout the city. The Shadow
Ew.
Legion, they provide that like characteristic Cabal
So many
brute
out
strength.
of
They're
planets
all
to
about, like,
use.
volatility and power, and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology. They have these suppression devices that can take away some of your super, take away some of your abilities, and then they fight
Wow,
alongside these
that's
terrifying
some
new pyramid
bullshit.
units called Tormentors.
Huh?
As part of
New
his discipleship to
enemies.
the Witness, Callus has been upgraded.
A
And so
new-
the
a new
Tormentors that
enemy
they brought in
faction.
Are these impossibly huge, unstoppable behemoths. They wield scythes. They can attack from a distance. They can bring you in close. They can drain your very life force from you. They are basically embodiments of terror.
It's like a boss
That's so
character within the
cool.
battlefield. Your stomach drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through, I'm having fun, I'm popping heads, doing this thing, and then boom,
New enemy time.
there it is.
It's been like
We've got all the new
5
stuff going into the
in
game.
5 years?
Strand, Tormentors,
No,
Shadow
but
Legion, a cool new environment.
more.
These are all a great setting for a new legendary campaign, and we're still making sure that we go through and we tweak and tune and we balance the encounters to have that
Damn.
right, challenging level of difficulty for players.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had
Yeah.
done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your skill and test your power. And so we're going to bring that back for Lightfall.
Of course, you're still going to have
Nice.
that higher
I
reward
can't
tier,
wait
and we
to
still wanna
abuse
make sure that you get
Stasis.
that inside track towards being raid ready.
Pew.
Everyone back in the studio
Oh my
is
God.
so hard
That's
at
so
work
cool.
on
It's
Lightfall,
like
putting
Titanfall.
in the details and making this whole
I like
release
it.
come alive and continue to
I
surprise
don't even know
and
how
delight
much about the
players.
city.
I am so excited to get this
It's,
out.
it's quite
Lightfall
fun.
is unlike anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's another step that sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Huh? Look at that. So cool. Boom. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the title.
Amazing.
Oh
I'm
my
super
god. Oh
excited to
fuck.
dive into Strand and talk about all the new stuff that we just saw.
Strand, like Stasis, is a power from the darkness. Unlike our light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension, or this sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are sort of gaining the knowledge and gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe.
Change the title. Okay, now it should be fine. I wonder what the story is going to be like.
That are connecting all these living
It's
beings.
so great Minecraft gameplay. Shut
When
up.
Guardians learn how to use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about peeling back the curtain of reality, taking those connections and then weaving them into new objects.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool to see them come together. Like, it's always been there, and now that we can tap into it, we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
Strand has a grappling hook. Since you're seeing into
So
this cosmic
cool.
web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic web exists everywhere.
Oh my god.
Even if there's not an object there, it will hook on to that web and pull you forward. It's just taking that idea to the next level, putting that that destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook
That's
initially started
so
as part of the
cool.
Hunter's Kit, right? They're all about fluid movement, rapidly traversing space.
The
being very
gameplay
agile.
looks so
But as we were building,
nice.
it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class, right?
Psychic Spider-Man.
So we made the call
Yeah.
to expand this super cool new
Psychic
ability across all
Spider-Man.
3 classes. On the design side, we wanted to come up with how each of the classes interpreted this additional psychic dimension, like in their own way, right? So the Warlock, they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand missiles. Wherever they land, these missiles are actually going to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
With the Titan, you're able to weave these claws and do an area of damage around you, spinning and slashing.
Spin. Oh my god, it's a
super I
Beyblade.
think I'm most excited for is the Hunter Rope Dart Super. The Hunter does a flip and weaves these strands into this rope dart and is swinging it as they're kind of moving around. The first time I saw that, even in its kind of like rough state, it just blew my mind.
Get out here. Yeah.
We've learned a lot from creating our other subclasses, and we've taken those learnings about combat, about movement, about build crafting. We've put that all into Strand, and I'm so excited to see where players take it once it's out there in the wild.
I can't wait to break. Oh, this looks so fun. Mortal Kombat collab. It looks so fun.
Destiny is a game that gets even better when you play with your friends. We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you bring your old friends and make new ones. And since last year, over 5 million new Guardians have joined our ranks.
I love how it
believe that there are
breaks.
still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you. And the things that you want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
It should be easier to create custom, incredible builds. Easier to find people to play with.
Oh yeah, the
Easier to
build
swap from being
system.
that boss melting, storm chaser wielding, falling star juggernaut, right into that ultimate yeehawing, dead man's tail shooting, Titan's rampart crutching sentinel.
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you, we want to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about
New
allowing
Guardians.
everyone to dive
I
deeper
hate you,
with ease.
Austin. I hate you.
The changes we're
Nice.
making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters, changes to how you see
Oh
what
my
there is
god,
to
in-game
do and what there is
loadouts.
to
Oh my
accomplish.
god, oh my god, oh my
And
god.
in the year ahead, we're
Oh
actually
my
making it easier
god.
to form groups
In-game
Destiny
loadouts.
so you can go and do some of the greatest content that Destiny has
Oh
to
my
offer.
All
god,
the teams are working
finally.
together to build this experience, and so that's what's really exciting.
We keep on hearing from players like, hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do.
Oh
And so
my
we're trying to
god,
give them is
so
like, hey,
good.
here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you through 11 ranks, and it's really heavily
oh my god, I
focusing
love
on
the
exposing players to all the systems of Destiny.
Yeah.
At some point, the story about you as a Guardian involves other Guardians and what they think about you.
Oh my god.
That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're going to know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the different activities in Destiny. Not just from our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually be asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of people have groups that they already play with, but this will really provide people the
Green,
opportunity
I can
to be
already picture you
recognized
that
for
person, so
helping
I
other
already
people learn the
know.
game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system in Destiny itself. You'll be able to look for other players, you'll be able to
in-game find a team finder. Oh my god.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the
Finally.
next coming year because it can be really hard to
Before you had to use a phone, the phone app to join for LFG. Yeah, you had to use a phone app for that.
Yeah, and they'll be able to say, this is a player who I can trust to lead me through the new raid. I want to join their group. Or they can say, these are players who are new to the activity. I want to take them for that first raid because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as a leader.
It's really going to help players come together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social, and I think that it's going to really make Destiny players feel like they're on one team.
What?
Commendations is a feature that you'll experience towards the end of an activity. So you end the activity now and you get to see the screen that has all the people you played with. You can click on one of the Guardians and choose what experience you had with them. So like, were they a good team player? Were they fun to play with?
There's no better
oh my god, they are changing the UI so much.
Teammate or as a leader than to have other players say, this person's a great teammate, this person's a great leader. It's really a system that's designed to let players show appreciation for each other.
Also using the commendation system, people are going to be able to say like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me get through this hard content that I'm struggling with.
That's so
Social games like Destiny give you an opportunity to really connect with other people and do things together and get to know each other. And with a system like LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
We all love our fashion game. The fashion game's amazing. And so we're going to take what we did for the fashion game and we're bringing it to the Buildcraft game. There's going to be one screen where you can go to and do your entire loadout for your character. It's going to be amazing.
So you'll be able to save the build that you've put together as a loadout and then switch between those things as you're going from activity to activity.
Oh my god.
I feel like with the new release of Destiny and the commendation system mixed with Guardian ranks, we're giving players even new aspirations. It isn't going to be just about power level, it won't just be about gear. It's also going to be about that Guardian rank. It's going to be about those commendations. It's all the ways that we're bringing players together.
Wow, reign over the moon right now, yeah.